you and me can make a big difference to the real heroes of the United States. Because I don't know if you knew this, but the military and the comic book industry has always been connected. And in honor of that, I am proud to announce this year's Jawiin Comic Drive for Service Members 2018. Yes, we've done a little bit of a rename, but it doesn't matter. Over the last 3 years, with the help of various comic book companies, comic book stores, and comic fans like you, we have collected over 112,000 comic books to send to service members overseas and their families. How amazing is that? So I'm super excited to announce that the drive is back again. I'm calling on you to help me send a piece of nerdiness to some of our service members overseas and even their families at home, even veterans, wounded veterans that are currently sitting in hospitals. We need to send them a piece of nerdiness for this holiday season. I'm teaming up for the 4th year in a row with the amazing Operation Gratitude. That's right, from November 1st to November 30th, I need your help to send 15,000 comic books to the service members and service member families here in the States and overseas. Help us reach our goal of 15,000 comic books to the soldiers this year. If you don't know, every year Operation Gratitude sends over 200,000 individually addressed care packages to soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines deployed overseas, to their children left behind, and to new recruits, veterans, first responders, wounded heroes, and their caregivers. Each package contains food, hygiene products, entertainment, and handmade items, as well as personal letters of support. Their mission has always been to lift up the spirits of the service members that serve our great country, and we're gonna help them do that by giving them comic books. I've gotten so many pictures from service members of the last 4 years that have received comic books from this drive, and it is an amazing feeling to see the joy that we give to these fictional characters. Give joy to all the nerds, geeks, and comic book loving weirdos out there that are service members in our country. I used to be in the Army, and one time I received a care package with a comic book in it. And I know I repeat this story every single year, but I will tell you it makes a difference. That slice of nerdiness, that slice of that property, that character that you love in your hands when you are away from your families, when you are serving this great country, let me tell you, it makes a big difference. And we need to recreate that as much as possible for all the service members in the world. If you want to help us get to our goal of 15,000 comic books for this year, I'm going to tell you some steps. But first, I need to tell you a couple of things. These comic books that you're sending these soldiers, these troops, these service members, these Marine, these airmen, they need to be in good condition. If you wouldn't read it, please don't send it to a soldier or a service member. Also, this year, the comic books for the drive need to be of a family-friendly nature. Some of these comic books will be going randomly to family members of service members, and we don't want to send them the last issue of Preacher, where there might be some stuff that, you know, young little Timmy or little Sally should probably not read. So let's keep it generally family-friendly, please, yes? Also, if you wish to include personal letters of support to all the service members, please include them in the box with all your comic books. So if you're asking me right now, you're saying, Jason, I really want to help you, I need that information right now, but I don't like watching videos, well, I'm going to tell you, you can go to www.comicdriveforservicemembers.com. That page will have all the information that I'm about to tell you in a really handy dandy easy place to read. But if you don't want to go to that website, here are the steps in the video right now of how you can help the Jawiin Comic Drive for service members. Step number 1. Fill out the donation form at operationgratitude.com/product donation. And if you want to add some of the other items that are on their list, like batteries, deodorant, sunscreen, please donate those as well. Put Jawiin Comic Drive for service members in the product donation information section, and the rest of the form is pretty self-explanatory. Number 2, box and ship the comics and the donations to Operation Gratitude, 21100 Lassen Street, Chatsworth, California, 91311. Now use the most economical method from your location to ship these comic books. Number 3, send a picture of your comic books and the number of comics you are donating to jawiincomicdrive@gmail.com. If you don't send your number to the email, then we will have an inaccurate count and the comic drive could fail. So let's make sure we get these service members some comics for the new year. Let's make this happen for our service members. Let's send them a little bit of happiness and show them how much we care about them. these amazing men and women who put their lives on the line for us every single day, let's send them a little joy, because that's one of the most amazing things that you can do in the holiday season. If you love these fictional heroes, if these fictional heroes bring you joy, then let's use the joy of these fictional characters like Superman and Captain America and Spider-Man and Wonder Woman and send that joy in a box form straight over to the service members who who sacrifice every single day to make sure that we can have that joy as well. Let's pass the joy along through superheroes, through comic books. So please support the Jawiin Comic Drive for service members. All the information that you need to know is at that website or in the description below or on the website that you're reading. It's all over the internet. Please help us reach our goal of 15,000 comic books by November 30th. I'm Jason Inman. Thank you for supporting this drive, and be seeing you.